What have you got stashed in here, Mrs. Cottontail?
From where the sun shines, do you bring news of dawn? Cassandra, our mother, our queen, our killer. I feed the lich. She consumed me. Of her I remain. The temple rejects life. The temple takes only the dead. She rejects life. She rules death. Come from where the
submit to me. You will take the gun. What do I spy? Remarkable. A living, breathing something, it seems. You dare to approach me here, mortal? Don't you know who I am? Don't you know what I do? The sister of the king, of course. The phantom of the woods, of course. The mother of all corpses, of course. The ruler of the dead. It is self-evident. I am Cassandra, queen of the Phantom Forest. And you have come where you are not welcome. The only king, Brachus Rex. He ruled the world, and I, his double, ruled too. For a time, at least. But it's no wonder you haven't heard of me. My darling brother gouged me from history, one statue, one tablet, one scroll at a time. But make no mistake, I live. Strange, isn't it? How a love greater than the gods themselves can tear you from time. But time matters little to me anymore. No, time is something that floats past me unfelt as light upon a blind eye. To hide his weakness, to conceal his greatest misdeed. My brother was a kind ruler before he became a rabid tyrant, but his descent into madness was swift. Power he gained, and with it, a terrible fear of death that hounded him ceaselessly night and day. He stationed 100 guards outside his bedchamber and mine, but still he kept awake all night, expecting assassins. He soon determined that he must diminish his risk. I, his sister, forged to his soul, was his greatest liability. My death would spell his, and so he sought to break the bond between us. My brother is a clever sort. Once he sets his mind to a task, it's good as done. Brachus discovered that while we lived, the forge could not be broken. But this did not deter him. No, for Brachus, there are only temporary difficulties. And so he turned me into an immortal creature. Living, yes, but wedded to death. A lich, destined to roam, ever half alive among the world of the living. We were lost to one another. We who had walked hand in hand through all of life. We who shared each thought, each trial with perfect understanding between us. I was cast out and aside. And Brachus, empowered by his new freedom, went on to rule. But I've never forgotten his betrayal. No, I've spent centuries searching, seeking, until the perfect solution appeared before me. How better to guarantee my brother hates his own cold, cruel heart than to make him feel my torment? I've discovered how to restore our soul forge, of course. Soon as he appears again, I'll bind our souls once more. The torment of the never-arriving grave will haunt him as it haunts me. The pain his betrayal caused me will be his to savor. Is that so? And how might I weigh the debt of a mortal? Could you do more for me than, say, a boar, a wolf? Does your kind not serve me best when the lovely blush of rot swells along your delicate hide? Still, I do suppose we could come to an agreement. Ahu, the one I love, is reluctant to admit that he loves me too. He clings to the past like a fading old man. So I desire to drive him from denial into acceptance. He is a stubborn one, though, that pussycat. And he has mastered the magic I once filled him with better than I had foreseen. That is why I need an ingredient even he cannot resist. An ingredient called stasis fern. There is a spirit in this forest called Sierra, who is known to possess like rarities. Alas, she seems to have quite vanished. It's simple, really. Find her, obtain the stasis fern, and the spell you desire shall be yours. It is an anomaly. A plant that is said to have grown in another realm altogether than Rivellon. The first garden, a place of myth and miracle. There, so the spirits of this forest told me, it bloomed and delighted with its fragrance no more. Yet taken from the first garden and brought here, it took on source-like particularities. Its magic is one of permanence. A magic as eternal as the world from whence it came, and with it, what I want will be mine. Ahu, my lover forever. Obviously, but that would be a disaster now, wouldn't it? A disaster of such proportions that I'd have to vent my rage on your innards. There is nothing left to discuss, oh frail little thing. Bring me the stasis fern so that I can show this cat one cannot defy Cassandra.
I've got my eyes on the prize.
Source Hunter, how glad I am to see you. Tread carefully. Weigh your every word. Cassandra has become more devious than I ever dared dream. You hit the nail on the head, Hunter. That is exactly what Cassandra wants to do. Kill the part of me that is cat, and claim for herself that which is human. No! I cannot bear it. I cannot. I am a cat, and always was. I remember my many siblings. My mother giving us suckle, licking me clean with a gentle purr. Yes, I remember the freedom of a pre-conscious existence. That is who I am, not a man. For what is it that humanity has given me? Nothing but suffering. Nothing but hurt and heartbreak. So stop her, Hunter. For the love of the Seven, stop Cassandra. To be human for all time is a fate worse to me than death. Careful, friend, for it'll be your death, not hers. She boasts that the magic she weaves makes her immortal, and I don't doubt the might of her sorcery. Nevertheless, where there is source hunters follow. Perhaps there may be a weakness in her fortifications still. This forest teems with wretched souls. They may know things we know not. All too well. Even in my human guise, I'd have gone quite as white as I am now at the mere mention of that otherworldly wonder. Stasis Fern. In Cassandra's hands, an instrument of ultimate torture. Ambrosia in my own. She'd use it to consolidate my human form everlastingly. You cannot let her have it at any cost. But should you find it, Hunter, please bring it to me instead. With Stasis Fern, that ultimate catnip, I can become the being I most desire to be. A cat once more and forever.
You were always the only one, Ahu. I need you back, and I shall have you back. Centuries I've seen devoid of a single instance of affection.
I wonder why. Everything you touch dies. Everything you behold withers. You are the queen of death, and your rule is...
On the man. Look out! I needed that. A trap nearby. Weapons! Shields! Heads! Hearts! Crippling blow! Aha! You are well within my range now.
On the mend!
Into the fray once more.
And just where do you think you're going?
May not look like much. You didn't even see me coming.
As good as a new penny.
Careful, comrade. I think I sense a sorcerer in yonder shadows. Back on my feet again.
Into the fray once more. I must run! I cannot remain here!
Remarkable! With this spell and the so-called blood of the mother, those Death Knights will be at our mercy.
Leandra won't stand a chance. This could all be over sooner than we thought.
I must focus.
There you are. You were rather conspicuously absent during that last fight I was in.
Really? Didn't mean to leave you in the lurch like that. Next time, shout and I'll come running.
Oh, I didn't really run into any trouble. It's just that it's too bad you were missing all the fun.
Strangle this rightful foe!
Exhaustion overcomes me.
Raining thorns and needles!
I am whirlwind destruction. Aha! You are well within my range now.
I must shake this disease.
Relief.
Back on my feet again.
Oh, I needed that.
As good as a new penny.
You will submit to me. You will. What do I? The sister. The own. But it's not strange as to hide his power. He soon determined. My Brackus discovered, and so we were lost. But how better I've discovered is that still. Who? He is a star. There is a spirit in this. It is there, so it's magic. Obvious. There is none.
Lucky find!
Source Hunter, how glad I am to see you. Tread carefully. Weigh your every word. Cassandra has become more devious than I ever dared dream. You hit the nail on... No! That is who... So stop her, Hunter. Careful, friend. Nevertheless, all too well, stasis firm. But should you find...
You will submit to me. You will take the guise I have given you.
Never. Curse the human corpus, and curse the human consciousness you've given me. Far happier was I as naught but a carefree cat.
Ours was happiness once, and can be again. Why would you resist such promise?
Because you are no longer a woman.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
Icicle of torment!
Celestial Soul!
Potent heat.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
Sonic! All the way to my boot sole. and inspire us!
Thorns in your eyes!
Whirling blow! Bless the seven I am restored! A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
Intruder, usurper, will punish you.
Must focus!
Let's get the ball rolling here. 5 coins.
I'll call and raise you another 5.
Let's run this. Call. Now for the turn card. Jack of clubs. Pressing. Check.
Yeah, check. Go on.
The gods stand up.
Find
You
your
hear?
that did this. I'm feeding him his own methods. Six of hearts. Should I? Yeah, why not?
It's heating up.
15 gold.
Too rich for my blood. I fold.
Call. Let's see those cards.
New vermin
What do
could
you
harbour
call
such
that?
useful relics.
Oh,
Share in the
On
plunder.
Nice hand of cards, that one.
Shut your mouth.
I feel better already!
New vermin
What
could
do you
harbour
call
such
that?
useful relics.
Oh,
Share in the plunder. Back again, I see. Of the elements world beyond your control? Fear not, I've every scroll you need. Soon the flames will dance at your behest, and yours alone.
Just the one coin. Good card. Three shite. And back to me. I'm gonna call it, lad. Now for the floor.
Even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two.
What a stupid way, eh?
What do you call it? Oh, even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two. Oracle. What do you call it? Oh, my You beat me.
Nice undercards, that one. Let's have another round before I get too drunk to read
Even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two.
The goddess is with me, I can feel it. By the goddesses, send some parts.
And then shut your mouth and go get some Even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two.
Now, bless your best. Seven's my lucky number, so 7 it is.
And back to me. I'm gonna call it, lads. Or even the old one that can pass this steel in a single blow. 3 of them. Finally,
By order of the Old Mother, huge discounts on magic balls.
even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two.
Who knew vermin could harbour such useful relics? Share in the plunder.
Even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two.
Who knew vermin could harbour such useful relics? Share in the plunder.
Even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two.
Who knew vermin could harbour such useful relics? Share in the plunder.
What do you call it? Oh,
By order of the Old Mother, huge discounts on magic balls.
or even the old one that can pass this steel.
Back again, I see. Of the elements world beyond your control? Fear not, I've every scroll you need. Soon the flames will dance at your behest, and yours alone.
What do you call it? Oh, what's it spark? I want to call the best day. There's no reason to keep ignoring. No, go screw yourself. What do you call it? Oh, my we're hiding under there. 6 o'clock. Or even the old man that can pass this steel in a single blow. What a stupid
Conduit's orders. Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
Who knew vermin could harbour such useful relics? Share in the plunder.
The sheep.
Who knew vermin could harbour such useful relics? Share in the plunder. mother! Huge discounts on
Even the
magic
old mother can
balls!
last this stealing a sick bloke. 3 of spades. Finally, Jack of
Who knew vermin could harbour such useful relics? Share in the plunder!
Oh, my
I'll add another 10 to the tally.
I'm out. Let's shut your mouth and go get some wine, why don't you?
Arcane texts of every kind! Get them before
Feeling hot and
Back for more? Can't say I'll blame ya. The old mother selected this stock herself.
We're waiting to fight the final battle. The time is nearly nigh.
Every kind! Get them before they turn to ash!
Damn it all to hell, lad, Paul.
Come, let's see it all cards.
By order of the Old Mother! Huge
What is it that
discounts
you
on
so
magic
enjoy about death?
Nice hand of cards, that one.
I get all the desires in serving the goddess.
Share in the plunder!
Let the lost die that we may live.
Even Ermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two.
What are you doing lingering around here anyway?
Matilda doesn't tend to think, does she?
Warm as dragon that breath.
sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Don't talk to the small bones, brother. It only makes eating them all the less pleasant later. Maybe for you.
My kingdom for a dry shirt.
Not to know a bit about Who knew vermin you could harbour such been too long, hasn't it, brother? Share it, my plunder. And it won't be much longer yet. Arcane texts of every kind. Get them before they turn to ash. Arcane texts of every kind. Get them before they turn to ash.
Toasty!
How might I serve our mission? The tapestry of time has not been struck by flaming debris as yet, but time is long enough to consider all possibilities.
Fire, brimstone, ash, and chaos. Heavy is the hand that wields time. If you're very certain this sort of meddling is strictly necessary, I suppose I could oblige. No, it won't be difficult. I'll simply pop your little mixture into a deep, dark basement and revisit it, shall we say, 30 years in the future? What did I tell you? Now, be careful with this libation, will you? I had just the tiniest sip myself, and I must say, it's quite potent.
What's the word, Source Hunter? Continue your search. You are so close to the end of your journey. You cannot falter now.
My kingdom for a dry shirt!
By order of the All-Mother, huge discounts on magic. I've got my eye on you. Yes, me. To get twirly.
What can I do you for? Let's have a look. Well, I'll be Gratilda's great Aunt Gretchen. Single malt, aged 30 years. It seems my old pal Glenn hid away his finest spirits for a rainy day. A shame to waste something so fine on them. But something this delectable ought to put them in a more gentle spirit. What? You opened the chest and you said... That is, you must have found the key, no? Excellent. I don't know a thing about a trap, but you're quite fine, I see. I'm glad.
Oh, it is right.
The events here in Hunter's Edge have driven him to the brink of sanity. One can hardly blame him for trying to eliminate an Immaculate.
The events in this village, the events in this village, the events in this village are... Oh, God's how I pray for this waking nightmare to end. Now there's a man apart from the rest, even among their kind. He's a strange sort. Nurses the same flagon of whiskey for an hour and sits in the corner by himself. Oh, but the lack of company don't keep him from making conversation. Always muttering beneath his sour breath he is, or arguing some point of his left hands against the better sense of the right. I tell you, someone like that's twice as terrifying as one of these big ornery brutes. At least you can see their clubs coming down in time to jump out the way. Gents, the goddess must be smiling upon you. I've procured a particularly rare batch of whiskey here. Who's first?
Who do you think it was what took Goring's all? Very boy, now. Why are you so angry? Sisters, you've been studying that bloody sword page again. Been a studying, Bill, right? Oh, it is right.
I need to dry off.
Don't talk to the small bones, brother. It only makes eating them all the less pleasant later. Maybe you do. Me? I'd like to know a bit about my haggis before I think it. Human haggis. Been too long, hasn't it, brother? Keep your faith in the old mother, brother. And it won't be much longer yet. Mother. Huge discounts on magic baubles. Who knew vermin could harbour such useful relics?
Then shut your mouth and go get us some wine, why don't you?
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
To it. I'll be right.
It's eating up.
May your sword never sully, and your shield never shatter. The Bloodstones are the reason we came here in the first place. Both the Brotherhood and the Orc. Last night, though, someone raided this very building and disappeared with our stones. They were being guarded. The Orcs stole the stones. That is why I ask of you to find proof. Proof that it was an Orc that did the deed. Once I have it, I have a reason to assault the Orcs without risking the wrath of the Conduit. She'll not stand for theft among him.
This boredom is killing me so slowly. I wish I came with a knife around here. Cool. I told you it.
I'm tripping.
What do you call that, tinfoil? Oh, my...
Potent heat. Brutilda doesn't tell you a thing, does she? We're waiting for...
To admire my work. My shapely physique. Well, get an eyeful, kid. Envy is all you can. Something must have startled them. Was it you, traitor? What did you tell them? I swear, I can explain!
What is it that you so enjoy about death? You there, tell me, how's your vision? Any ailments in the liver or spleen? Lost ones are everywhere these days, after all.
Oh, I could do with a cold drink.
Yeah, check. Go on.
I'm back for more, are ya? Can't say I blame ya. None would dare cross a tenebrium sword without thinking thrice about it. I got 15 gold.
Damn it all to hell, I fold.
Into your own
Come,
hands.
let's see those cards. Need 'em and weak, you amateurs. By the devil's sweaty swingers. You beat me.
Nice hand of cards, that one.
I'm overheating here.
Let's have a look.
I need to dry off.
I've got my eye on you. Don't talk to the small bones, brother. It only makes eating them all the less pleasant later.
Perhaps you haven't heard, whelp. Every time a foot soldier disturbs me, I take his head to compensate for my time.
And it won't be much longer yet.
Well, that depends very much, whelp. My boys are free to do what they will with the garbage left over after a massacre. But certain more valuable materials must be delivered to me. Tell me, were my boys selling something rare or unusual?
Sworn that rat just winked at
That's right. He did. Quite the sneak, isn't he, to hide it from you?
I understand. Now, if you'll excuse me...
What do you call that, tinfoil? Oh, my...
I've got my eye on you. Who knew vermin could harbour such useful... Don't talk to the small bones, brother. It only makes
I
eating them
prefer
all the
to
less
drive my
pleasant later.
sorrows with ale.
Maybe. Human haggis has been too long, hasn't it, brother?
Even vermin.
I'm overheating here.
Goddess is weak.
I'm overheating here.
Brutilda doesn't tell you a thing, does she? We're waiting to fight the final battle. The time is nearly nigh.
I think you know full well
boy.
This is it. The cards are shuffled. Now, let's get that.
Just the one coin for me.
Take it all.
Reshine.
Bow. Back to me. Eh?
What is it that you so enjoy about death?
King of Court.
Can I just...
Finally.
From serving the goddess.
I'll add another 10 to the tally.
Let the lost die that we may live.
I'm out.
Call.
Now for the turn card. 3 of diamonds. Doubt anyone was waiting for that
And
one,
what's
eh?
your name, darling?
Check.
Come.
Let's see that last one.
Oh, even the old man had checks. Now, let's see what we have hiding under there. 6 of hearts.
Damn it all to hell, I fold.
Did someone leave an oven door
Look,
open?
there. Again, the lost one struts by.
Gratuda gives me plenty, little dear.
Feeling hot under the collar?
I'm dripping.
You aim so low, Ogma.
Let's have another
Think of all the little beers you could have.
I could do with a cold drink.
Even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two.
What a deluge!
Don't talk to the small boat, brother. It only makes eating them all this present later. Maybe. Me? I'd like to know a bit about my haggis.
Even the old man.
Human haggis. Been too long, hasn't it, brother? Keep your faith in the old mother, brother, and it won't be much longer yet. Have you paid
What
to the
a
old
deluge.
mother? You'll be sorry without her blessing. I've got my eye on you. Don't talk to the small boat, brother. It only makes eating them all this pleasant later. Arcane texts of every kind. Get them before they turn to ash. Human haggis. Been too long, hasn't it, brother? Keep your faith in the old mother, brother, and it won't be much longer yet.